BT and Sal on the Fan, joining us right now in studio. Michael Rubin, of course, you're not the host of Fanatics Fest. You're like the owner of it. How would you label yourself?
I am the assistant of the assistant of the assistant. I think right now, I'm the lowest man on the totem pole for sure.
Bigger and better this year, I'm hearing.
It's going to be insane. I mean, I think we're close to 100,000 tickets sold now. I mean, look, New York sports fans are the best, and this has really become a global thing. There's people flying in from around the world for Fanatics Fest. I went there last night to see it. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I mean, remember last year was the first time we ever did it.
Yeah, we had you in last year. We were both there. It was awesome.
Yeah, and we had, for the first time, we had the NFL, the NBA, NHL, baseball, WWE, and UFC. In addition to those 6 sports coming back, we've added F1, FIFA, Premier League, USTA.
Any golf?
Nike.
And okay.
Big golf activation with Dick's Sporting Goods.
Okay, there you go.
Absolutely.
Well, so wait, you said 100,000 tickets now. What was it last year? How many people, you remember?
We had 70,000 people last year.
All right, so up 30,000.
Yeah, we're going to have more than 100, be more, I think, meaningfully more than 100,000 people. And probably the most exciting thing is there's just so much to do for every sports fan. Like, I mean, you guys told me you were there for the first time we ever did.
Phenomenal.
Right. Yeah. And it's going to be 10 times better than it was last year because, 1, we have the entire building now. Mm-hmm. 2, we have so many more sports there. And 3, just think about the big stars that come in. Like, I was just, going through LeBron's schedule with somebody. Like, you have LeBron James there.
He wasn't there last year, right?
He wasn't there last year.
I was just reading that now, so he's going to bring the shop there.
Yeah, KD's coming back. But you've got LeBron, Wemby, Cat, James Harden, all coming this year. We changed it from August till June, so you could have all the active NFL guys. So you've got C.J. Stroud, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Russell Wilson, Joe Burrow. You've got, there's 50, NFL stars there. And
you even have baseball guys in season. Like I saw Carlos Mendoza's going to be there. He's managing a series in Philadelphia. He's going for this. Jazz Chisholm is going to be there. Even the local baseball guy is going to be there.
Yeah, and it's 300 athletes, celebrities, artists. Then you got guys that drive culture like Jay-Z and Travis Scott. You got Kevin Hart doing Cold as Balls live from there. I can't wait to see Kevin's interviewing Wemby.
Okay.
There's a slight size difference. Yeah. Wemby's 7'6", Kevin's I think 3'6".
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. And we have so many surprises in store for people. Like last year we did some big stunts. I don't know if you guys remember. We had Livy Dunn came out dressed as her boyfriend Paul Skeens.
I remember that. I actually remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. We had Alex Earl came dressed as her boyfriend. We had Gronk dress up as Brady and Brady's Gronk in full Patriots uniforms. But this year, we have 10 times the amount of stunts coming. So it'd be hard to not see crazy stunts in front of you.
So I don't want to assume that everybody knows, the motivation behind this. Like, it's kind of like a Comic-Con, only a sports con. A very similar theme, but bigger.
Well, we went to Comic-Con and said, why do they not have this for sports?
Yeah.
We basically copied it, took the person who ran it, they came to work for us. And so we launched, we originally coined it Sports Con and, Sporticon, and then we changed the name to Fanatics Fest before we obviously ever launched. But yeah, look. It's crazy that sports fans never had a giant sports festival.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, who else could pull it together? Because you need to have a relationship with all the sports properties and all the athletes. And I think we're uniquely positioned to do that. I don't think any other company in sports has such a broad range of deep relationships with the sports and with the athletes to be able to do this. And it's, look, we invested $15 million in doing this. Last year we lost $15 million to do it.
You lost the whole...
No, we probably, it probably, had $30 million of revenue, $15 million.
Okay.
$30 million in expenses and $15 million in revenue.
Okay.
But for us, this is just an investment in the fan. I mean, look, I think the biggest thing we could do wrong as a company is become a big company, not a beloved company. And we want to be beloved. And so this is something like you guys saw, right? You hosted your show.
I love the energy. Yeah, we're going to be out there again. I'm looking forward to it. The energy in the building was great.
So you guys should be hosting tomorrow, just talking about the building, what's going on, just to, move the show over there tomorrow and just show people what's going on. It's insane.
I mean, we'll do it. Logistically, we're only on a couple hours on, but I'll do it. Sure.
It's so fun. I went there yesterday. I was excited just to see all the things that are getting built. And to see what Nike's building, to see what, F1's building, to see what FIFA's building. It's so fun. And then, we have I'm assuming you guys know about these Fanatics games.
Yes, I was just going to get to that now. That's new. That was not the case last year.
Yeah, that was an idea that came a month ago. People thought we were nuts.
Well, you came up with that idea yourself?
Someone pitched me on the idea in Fanatics. I'm like, this is great. And then we evolved it. It was a great idea by somebody internally who came up with it. It was amazing. 2 guys, actually. This guy Herm and this guy Eddie who came to me with the idea. And now we're going to take 50 athletes, celebrities, and artists, 50 average Joe fans, competing for $1 million cash prize. Take the bag of money out of there with security.
Like an old wrestling match.
Cash. $1 million in cash.
Wow,
The second prize is a $500,000 brand new Ferrari. Third prize is a 2003 LeBron James rookie car that's valued about $250,000. And so there's 8 competitions, like a throwing competition, football, baseball accuracy competition.
I mean, sign me up, man.
WWE walkout competition, UFC how hard can you punch.
Who's judging it?
Well, they're all regulated by actual judges,
Okay.
other than WWE's regulating. So they have their judges.
They'll pick,
as well.
okay.
Yeah, so they'll rate the
That seems to be the most subjective one. That could be a little dicey because the walkout
that's the only
is
one
different than how hard you throw a ball.
That's the only one that you could debate. Everything else is measured mathematically.
You already have the 50 contestants, or
we picked the 50. And by the way, we're rooting for the fans. We're not. I'm not rooting for all my friends who are talking a lot of smack. You know, I've been getting a lot of FaceTimes from my friends telling me I'm taking that $1 million home. I'm driving that Ferrari out of there. Look, you got Tom Brady doing this, Eli Manning doing this. By the way, we paired the two of them up because it's like you compete on your own, but we had the two of them going against each other. We thought that would be fun. We thought it'd be some interesting conversation. This is the hardest thing we do, but it's such a great fan give back. I mean, tickets cost nothing. They're $60 to get in.
Right.
So it's just like you guys tell me how happy were the fans last year.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I recommend. I try to get my nephew to go. You know, sometimes schedules conflicting, whatever. But I would recommend it because I know me, 15-year-old me, would kill to have something like this. 20-year-old me would kill to have something. 45-year-old me made me feel like 20-year-old me.
I would say 52-year-old me.
Yeah.
If I could be in there on my own and get to do all this stuff, I'd have a blast.
Yeah.
We're asking every fan to come dressed as a super fan, as their favorite athlete. And if you are dressed like that, every hour on the hour, we're going to pick someone to go back to meet one of their favorite athletes, get a private meeting with them, just meet them. And the best person of the weekend, best dressed person of the weekend last year was a woman who was actually she was in a part of a table. She walked around with a full table like a table crasher, like a Buffalo Bills super fan.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It was insane. And this year, the person who wins is going to go to the Super Bowl with us, with
Wow.
Fanatics, get to go to a Super Bowl party as well as the game, get to take care of all of their...
I love that.
Take care of their first-class travel, hotels. They get to go to the World Cup final, New York City.
And the Super Bowl?
You guys are all
And the
messing
Super Bowl.
around.
Oh.
And go ringside to WWE, to WrestleMania.
Oh, here we go.
That's awesome.
Jeez, good
See,
guy.
I love how
Okay.
you encourage, because that's what I was going to ask. I love how you're encouraging fans to dress up. We saw
Yeah,
some wacky stuff last year, but that's what makes the environment.
Correct.
The event
That's
so cool.
what makes it so like. Well, this is the hardest thing we do all year because you're getting 300 athletes, artists, celebrities to all come in to support this. You're getting 100,000 plus fans. You're creating these incredible tracks of content. I mean, I think we have 40 different podcasts going live from this.
I'm doing one. I'm doing the Jet Sport on Sunday.
Dressed.
Yeah.
To get the baseball guys to win because it's the baseball season, but you can't have it.
Right,
perfect.
so the best time of year to do this is late June, early July, because you're done with hockey, you're done with basketball, just about done with basketball.
Right.
Your football's available, soccer's mostly available. Obviously, Club World Cup going on right now, but there's a lot of soccer availability. And then baseball's the conflict. We will work more closely with baseball next year. Shout out Rob Manfred. I haven't even said it yet, but
really,
I haven't said it to him.
Yeah,
but
maybe you can penalize the Astros one of these years.
We got to work more closely to make sure that we have them more participating. So that's something we need to do together.
Yeah, you guys came together nicely with the fix of the
season.
uniforms this year.
Yeah, look. Here's the one thing you have
look great now.
You have to listen to your fan, and look. Nike is a great company overall. They're super innovative. They are very. They do a lot of great things. This was something that just didn't work. They took a shot, didn't work. They wanted to redesign the uniform, and they thought, they were honestly trying to do a lot of things to improve performance. The problem is the players didn't really need that improved performance. So the great thing about Nike, and like us, we listened to the fan, and what we heard was they liked the uniform that we've been making for the last 8 years, so we just went right back to the old uniform, and people love it.
Yeah, looks great. Again, the big letters and numbers and all that stuff. You got anything else there, BT, that you're pumped up about?
No, I mean, I'm pumped up. I tell you, the thing that jumped out, it was the first thing that I saw last year, and I just said it before, Andre the Giant's boots. Like, I love that stuff, because we were right by WWE. I don't know if we'll be there again.
Well, now, like you said, there's 2 levels. I think we're going to be downstairs this year with some of the local
but let me
teams.
tell you what you're going to be very close to. We're building a gigantic memorabilia museum with over $200 million of trading cards and memorabilia. It's insane. It's 50 times better than what we did last year. You have some incredible artifacts there. A lot of security, too. I think there's 25 security people guarding that stuff. A lot more security guarding the trading cards and memorabilia than $1 million in cash.
Do you have an issue at all last year with some of that? Any security?
No, I mean, we have lots of security and there's lots of cameras. I mean, it's
so many people just...
Yeah, but it's very properly organized.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
This is great. It just feels bigger. Last year, we didn't know what it was. We're like, that sounds good. Yeah, well, we want to do the show. Sure, we'll jump in.
Right.
Awesome. this seems even bigger. So
now,
it seems like you guys are crushing.
Get ready for the biggest event of the summer. It's Fanatics Fest, and obviously you can still
Huge.
get tickets right now. Looking forward to it. It was great last year. It's going to have meet and greets, all the stuff that we just talked about right here. Get your tickets now, fanaticsfest.com. That's fanaticsfest.com. You don't want to miss it. If you're a sports fan, it's a must-have.
If you're a sports fan, you don't come, we got issues.
Yeah. Now, the ticket, does that include all three, or it's per, I forget what it was.
I think they do it per day. You can buy
so you can buy for Friday if you want to go, because there's certain people that are going to be there throughout the
a lot of people come for 3 days. I think.
Right.
I would tell you, there is so much to do. You could come open to close. It's 10 to 7 Friday and Saturday, 10 to 4 Sunday. You come all 3 days the entire time and have so much to do.
All right, there you have it. Fanatics Fest. We're looking forward to it. We'll see you there.
We got WWE outfit coming. We got you slimming back in Tiki Barber's full outfit. Catching passes, doing the WWE walkout.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate your time as always.
Thanks, guys. Always love being with you guys.
We'll see you out there.
Thank you
very much.
Thanks, brother.